I'm going to prime my eyelids and I'm just going to conceal them with a concealer. This is the Cle De Peau Stick Concealer. And I'm just going to blend with a brush or a sponge, whatever you like. So the Sephora sale is coming up soon. I think it's coming on the 14th of April. I have a list. I have things in my cart actually already, so I'm so excited. I want to try new things and repurchase some things that I like. I'm going to start with this palette here from Dominique Cosmetics. This is the Unconditional. I'm going to start with this Corazon shade here. And this is a fluffy brush from Morphe. I'm going to take this sticker off. Not sure how pigmented this shade is. Oh, that's a perfect color. So pretty. It's very powdery though, but it is a nice shade for the crease. And I did not set my concealer because I feel like this concealer is very, oh, what the heck is that? What is that? Oh, I picked up some of that glitter. Shoot. Make sure there's nothing on the brush. Okay, let's go back to the shade. Just gonna concentrate this on the outer corner. It's really a pretty shade actually, like one color, a little wing, and then you're done. And I'm gonna pick up this shade now, which is Warm Hearted, and I'm going to pick it on the same brush, and I'm just going to go on the outer corner right here. This is such a beautiful color as well. It's a little deeper. I'm gonna take a smaller brush, and this is from Morphe as well. I'm gonna pick up that Warm Hearted shade, and I'm just gonna place it right in here, just a tiny bit. I think I'm not going to be using any other colors from this palette. I just want it to be more, you know, pinky color. So I just found this palette from Huda Beauty and I really wanted to use it. This is very like pastel-y color. These colors here, they look so pretty, and probably I would use this palette now. I think I'm gonna go with this beautiful shade here. It's a mix of greenish, pink, silver color, and I'm just gonna place it in the middle of my eyes. So pretty and reflective. Take this middle color here, and this is a beautiful like shimmery, very like reflective purple pinky color. I'm just gonna place it again on top. I'm gonna pick up this darkest shade from the Dominique Cosmetics. It's a dark pinky color, and what I'm gonna do, it's called Jaden. I'm gonna just take it in the outer corner, and I will try to kind of make smoky outer corner here. It will be like a smokier kind of wing. And I'm just going to clean it just a tiny bit. I'm not going to make it too sharp because I don't want it to be too sharp. I'm gonna put my lashes on and I will be back. My primer, I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty. I'm gonna take a little bit of that because I don't want too much of this because I don't have oily skin or I don't have any like pores, but I like to use these kind of primers to blur my complexion, especially my, you know, my T-zone. And if you have like some fine lines and wrinkles, you know, this will take care of it. So I'm going to start with the Iconic London, the Super Smoother Blurring Skin Tint. I'm not sure what coverage this gives me or anything. Just going to read the back of this box here. A lightweight hydrating skin tint with light to medium buildable coverage in a soft focus semi-satin second skin finish. Enriched with plant-derived amino acids, peach flower, and pea extract. plus a clever blurring complex that instantly enhances the complexion for fresher, plumper, smoother looking skin, which is amazing. So this is actually more of a light to medium coverage. I thought it was going to be very sheer coverage. It has a lot of coverage. I'm not going to be using the True Match from L'Oreal today. We'll see. We'll go with this. I got it in the shade Neutral Light. Oh, so I just shook it and it was like, I'm not even squeezing, guys. Like, it's just coming out. Whoops. I hope this is not going to be a messy packaging. So it's stopped now. So this is what it looks like. The color is going to be a perfect match, actually. So let's begin to apply. I'm just gonna do half of my face maybe and see how it looks. And I'm just going to push it more in. Maybe I'll just take a little bit more because I don't see the blurring effect. Maybe I didn't shake it well, but I did. Let's try it with a sponge and see. Maybe it's buildable. Okay, so it looks better with a sponge. It looks more like smooth, or maybe it's my brush that it's making it streaky. Could be. So this is no Iconic London, and this is with the Iconic London Skin Tint. Am I obsessed about it? Looking at it myself, not really. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to do another layer here and then go with the L'Oreal foundation. I'm just gonna take maybe 2 drops here. Comparing it to another skin tint that I have, which is from Fenty Beauty, I do like this one better because it's more lightweight. I feel like the Fenty Beauty, it's a little bit more thicker. This is more smooth, and probably you can use it as a primer if you like. This is nice for a no makeup look, you know, a quick makeup, you know, a little bit of concealer, blush, you know, bronzer, and then off the door. When you want to do like a full face of makeup, you know, glam, you know, I'm doing like Easter makeup look, you know, you want to look glam and more even. I would go with more of a medium coverage foundation just to give me that flawless complexion. I'm gonna go with the L'Oreal True Match foundation. This is in the shade 3 Neutral. Going to take it with a sponge again. I'm gonna spread it all over my face. This is what I like about foundations and skin complexion, like skin product. I need glow, I need a little bit of coverage, and I need a nice color. Like, this is so pretty. Took my foundation to the next level. I know I'm not comparing a skin tint to a foundation, but this foundation doesn't claim for a full coverage either. So next I'm going to try the new Urban Decay Quickie Concealer. This is in the shade 40 Neutral. It's a very interesting packaging. It's huge and it's heavy. It looks like a foundation. It's very big. It's heavy too. So I'm gonna try this concealer. It has a big doe foot applicator. I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna do a dot here, and same. I'm not gonna do any on the face just to see what the coverage is like, because I don't like too much concealer on my face. And then blend it with the same sponge. So a little goes a long way. It looks very smooth. If you apply a lot of this one, it's gonna be heavy, as I'm saying. Like, probably I'm gonna just go in and dab it with my finger because I feel like I applied too much when I didn't apply a lot, but it looks like it's a lot for this concealer because you don't need a lot of this. So it's less is more with this concealer. I'm using Nudestix Nudie Matte. This is all over bronzer, and this is in the shade Sunkissed. It's super, super pretty. And I like the way it makes my skin like on the warmer side, but not too warm. I like to do all of my cream products first before I apply any powder. I'm going to use a cream highlight as well, and this is the Merit highlighting balm. This is in the shade Cava. I really like this color here. Super pretty and very natural looking. No shimmer whatsoever in this one. It gives you that glazed look on the face. I really like that. I'm going to try one of the Essence blushes, and I'm going to use this, what is this called again? Rosé All Day. And this is a stick blush. It's creamy. It smells like watermelon. Yes, it does. I'm going to apply this because this is not too dewy as the Revolution blushes. And because I want to use the powder blush from Lady Gaga, so I don't want too much dew on my skin. So I'm going to use this Rosé All Day from Essence. I just want to show you the color. It's super pretty, like super warm. It pulls more like pink, to be honest, but it's more on the warmer side. But it's super pretty. I really like the color. I've been actually using them every day since I got them. I think I put too much under my eyes here. I don't like to take my blush all the way down my under eyes, to be honest. So I'm gonna just blend that. I'm gonna use Pat McGrath. This is the under eye powder. This is in the shade number, I think 0, or this is like the lightest shade. I'm gonna take my sponge. You don't need a lot of this either because I feel like this is a pressed version of the translucent powder. And it does brighten under the eyes as well. It's really nice. I'm going to use that brush from Morphe that I got. It's very pretty, very luxe. Reminds me of like Tom Ford brushes. I'm going to use it with this powder. This is Shade Tape from Tart, and this is the Glow Powder. Starlit is the shade. It looks very like, you know, not shimmery, I would say. Like it looks very, very glowy powder. It reminds me a lot of the Hourglass powders, but it's not as intense as it looks in the pan. So when you set your makeup, I don't see any shimmers on my face. It's a pretty, pretty shade. So I'm just gonna set everything in place, which I really didn't need to, but just to make sure that everything looks even and smooth. I'm gonna finish the under eyes now. I'm going to go back to the Unconditional palette. I'm gonna pick up this shade right here, just a little bit under the eyes. And I'm just gonna connect it to the outer corner as well. I'm gonna go to the lightest shade in this palette, which is this one here with a pointy brush. I'm just gonna take it and apply it in the inner corner. I never skip this step here. Super pretty. It makes your eyes look very wide and awake and glowy at the same time. It just gives you that feminine look. I don't know, it's so pretty. This is a gorgeous compact. I love this. I know my fingerprints are gonna be all over the place, but so pretty. And you get the sticker with the shade and the color as well at the back. And this is the shade that I got, Hibiscus Haze. Doesn't have any scent. I'm just gonna use the same brush that I used. I heard they're very, very pigmented, so be careful. It depends on the brush that you use probably, but I'm gonna try it, see. That's so pretty. I like the color. It's a perfect pink, a little bit warmth in it. I was gonna pick up the other shade, which is very, very pink color, But I have like the Dior one that I got recently and the Too Faced one, so I didn't want the same color to be repetitive in my collection. This one I don't have something like this. Maybe I do, you know, but this is very pretty. Is it worth like the $50? Probably not. Merit mascara, and this is the lengthening mascara. I'm gonna try this Gift Beauty from Gwen Stefani. This is the shade number 4. I'm gonna try it today and see. I usually use my Benefit, and I like that one. Not sure about the shade, but we'll see. It's pretty darn good. The color is a match. I don't do a lot with my brows, as you all know if you follow me. Just fill in a little bit here. I don't shape them or anything. I like them to look as natural as possible. Okay, brows are done. I really like it. It's very smooth. I'm gonna do some brow gel on my brows, and this is the Merit Beauty. This is in the shade brown, right here. For lips, I'm gonna use MAC Spice Lip Liner. I really like this shade so much. It looks like my natural lips. Warmer, better. I love MAC lip liners, to be honest. They're long wearing, I like sharpening them, and the formula is amazing. So this is in the shade number 25, which is called Suede Rose. This is the shade. It's more of a darker nude color, but we'll see. Oh, it's actually not bad. It's nice. Has a rosy tone to it. It's like even rosier than the lip liner. The lip liner is more like warmer. Like, I think the color looks really nice with the eye makeup. It's not too warm, but it's not too pink. But so this is what the makeup look like with this matte lip color with no gloss. It looks really pretty, actually. I don't mind it at all, but I will just apply something that it's more pink, and I'm just gonna find a lip gloss. So I applied this, the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump from Tarte. I'm not sure what shade is it. I will list it down below, but this is the finished look. I really love everything that I used today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.